really made a mess this time. Does she know where she came from?
Hi, my name is Aisha. If you're seeing this video, it means... Well, it means that...
Well, hello. Greetings from Las Vegas. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning, Helena.
Good morning.
How are you?
We're alive.
Catherine, this is really, get this. The last time we spoke was at the Lords of Dogtown Junket. Yeah. And in that skate park, they had the junket at the skate park. Remember that?
And everything. Well, you see skateboards in the background.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So that was such a thrill. I mean, I'm a wannabe skater, so that was a lot of fun.
Fun, yeah.
Well, let's talk about your new series, Don't Look Deeper. This is hard to discuss because you want to keep all the great twists, to yourself. I'm really upset with Quibi because, they only gave us 4 episodes. So I'm 4 episodes in, and it's just really cruel, to cut me off because I was pacing last night because it got so exciting. But set 15 minutes in the future. Explain that. What's that premise mean?
I think we all wanted you to feel like this could happen at any moment. I mean, we know that all kinds of corporations are creating AI to different degrees. So maybe this could happen. Maybe it's actually now.
And Helena, this is a coming of age story, teen angst, but with an artificial intelligence twist.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about that? Or
I think it's a coming of age teen story, but I think it's one that is universal, that a lot of people will be able to connect and relate with. Yes, it's a teenage girl who seems to have it all together, but you soon realize that that's just not the case, and that the things that make her different are really different, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean, Jeff.
I do. And Catherine, what I really loved was there were these sounds in the background, these electronic noises and tonalities. Those were really unique.
Yeah, we had a beautiful sound designer, Frank Gaeta, that he was creating, like, what would it sound like, machine sounds. And, so that was like all custom made sounds. I'm glad you noticed it. That's cool.
And Helena, was it an advantage to have Catherine, one director for the entire series?
Yes. I mean, the way it was like a film. And it really allowed, that intimacy, and it's a really intimate journey that we're all going on, and having Catherine sort of spearhead that and guide us through it, and also, know what's going on every point. And we can go to her and she can come to us, and you're not swapping out someone who may not know what's going on at certain points, or is just there for their vignette, so to speak. So it was really great.
And Emily Mortimer is your therapist, and Don Cheadle is your father. I mean, talk about great casting.
Yes. Talk about it, right?
Talk about it. I mean,
well,
I just spoke to Emily for her film Relic, and she is just the sweetest. And Don Cheadle is like one of my favorites, and I just think he was so great. He treated your character with such trust.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Go ahead.
That just speaks to his nature as a person. He is very trusting, and also you just feel like you can trust him when it comes to being in a scene with him. and you respect him, and he's very respectful and just a chill guy.
He brought a lot of creative ideas about his, deep kind of like backstory about his character that I think as you watch more of the series, you'll see there's a whole episode where you go deeper into his, what he's gone through to get him to this point.
And as an actor, that's really inspiring, when you're working with someone who is doing the work and you're like, wow, yeah.
It's what we dream of as a director, and working with actors that bring so much to their role, that adds that extra layers of texture and specificity.
Well, thank you, Helena. Thank you, Catherine. And finally today, admit prompt, archive and delete.
Cool.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
Bye.